We all face moments in life where the ties that bind us to others become burdensome. Whether through loss, betrayal, or mere distance, the heart can be weighed down by attachments that are no longer healthy. I have known this well, for in my life, I too have had to detach emotionally, whether from people or situations that no longer serve me. But how does one find peace in such moments? How does one regain inner strength? Emotionally detaching is not about cutting others out of your life, nor is it about creating animosity. It is the practice of understanding that our emotions, like waves upon the shore, come and go. You must learn to navigate the tide without allowing it to overwhelm you. It is a skill, a discipline of the mind that allows us to maintain our peace, no matter how others behave or what circumstances arise. Today, I will share with you 5 rules that have helped me detach emotionally from the people and events that once held power over me. Rule 1. Understand that you are not in control of others. Often, we become emotionally entangled with others because we believe we can change or control them. We wish they would behave differently, think differently, or act in a way that aligns with our desires. But this is an illusion. The only thing within your control is your reaction, how you interpret their actions, and how you choose to respond. Understand this truth. Others are governed by their own minds, their own desires, and their own circumstances. You can never control them. By acknowledging that others are beyond your control, you free yourself from the burden of their actions. Their behavior is not your responsibility. You do not need to carry it with you. Rule 2. Practice self-reflection, not self-blame. When we are hurt by someone, it is easy to fall into the trap of blaming ourselves. We wonder, could I have done something differently? But remember, the way others treat us is a reflection of them, not of us. Your job is not to question your worth, but to understand the situation and learn from it. Reflect on your own actions, not with guilt, but with clarity. Ask yourself, what is the lesson here for me? Through self-reflection, you can find the wisdom to detach from emotional entanglements. This detachment is not about closing off. It is about freeing your mind from unnecessary weight. Rule 3. Recognize that attachment is the root of suffering. Attachment is a natural human tendency, but it is also the cause of much of our suffering. When we attach ourselves too deeply to someone, we become vulnerable to their moods, their decisions, and their actions. But consider this: attachment creates expectations, and when these expectations are unmet, we suffer. True peace comes when we let go of these attachments, understanding that our happiness does not depend on another person. The Stoic path is one of non-attachment. Not to deny love, but to understand that love and peace must come from within, not from another. Rule 4. Focus on the present moment. Too often, we allow ourselves to be trapped by the past, regretting what happened, longing for what could have been. Or we find ourselves anxious about the future, fearing what is to come. But the present moment is all that we truly have. When you detach emotionally from someone, focus on the present. The past has already passed. The future is yet to come. Only in the present can you take control of your thoughts and your emotions. When you free yourself from the weight of the past and the fear of the future, you can embrace the peace that lies in the now. This is the foundation of emotional detachment. Rule 5. Embrace the idea of impermanence. Nothing in this world is permanent. Not relationships, not circumstances, not even our own lives. People come and go, situations change, and feelings shift. The more we cling to these fleeting things, the more we suffer. But when we accept the impermanence of life, we free ourselves from the pain of attachment. We can love without clinging, care without possessing, and engage without being consumed. By embracing impermanence, we learn to appreciate each moment for what it is, precious but fleeting. And in that understanding, we find the strength to detach when necessary, with grace and wisdom. These 5 rules are not merely abstract principles. They are tools that will help you navigate the turbulent waters of human relationships. To emotionally detach is not to become cold or indifferent. It is to become strong in your mind, free in your heart, and at peace with the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. You may find detachment difficult at first, but remember, through practice, all things become easier. It is not the people around you who will determine your peace, but the strength you cultivate within yourself. And in that strength, you will find freedom. Now, I ask you, how will you begin to detach emotionally from the things that bind you? What step will you take to free yourself from the expectations of others? Share your thoughts with me in the comments below.